What does it mean to be civilized? Very hypothetical question I'm asking. Peace to the one person who just walked in. Just thinking about this question. And when you think about being civilized, white people usually put themselves as the standard of how people should be civilized. When throughout history, white people have never been civilized. How do I know that? Well, all the murder, the thievery, brutality, oppression of others who are not like them, who they consider inferior, is the reason why I say what I say. You know what I'm saying? Being civilized does not require you to be part of a so-called dominant culture that oppresses others. That's not what being civilized is. If anything, us black people are more civilized than white people are because we're constantly being told that we have to shut our mouth, hold our emotions in, act Christian, be Christian, do right unto others. White people are not required to do any of those things that black people are forced to do. Because if we don't do those things, we're labeled uncivilized. But why is it that white people are never labeled uncivilized? Because they determine the rules of the game. They write the rules in their favor. They never write the rules to make it fair for everyone because they don't know how to play fair. So they move the goalposts to suit their advantage and then try to say you black people need to pick yourselves up by your bootstraps, in which they know in truth there's no such thing as picking yourself up by straps. And I personally think that us being civilized has prevented us from acting violently towards white people, or else white people would be dead by now. Matter of fact, hell, they will even be extinct. And the Most High ain't got to do a daggone thing but to take out the ones who are left. Know what I'm saying? But that's okay, because within the next 20 to 25 years, white people will not make the will not no not only make the majority, but they will be extinct because they're unable to reproduce white children. The only way they be able to have children is if they cohabitate with a black person. That's the only way they can have children. And that's why they're pushing this interracial relationships, interracial romance, interracial marriage as a way of making black people become more civilized, when white people have never been civilized throughout the years that they have existed as a people. Remind you that white people have only existed for 6,000 plus years. So they haven't been here very long. We have been here for hundreds and thousands of years. So we have a long history. And the Most High has blessed us to be here for so many years, because we are the children of the sun. We adapt to the environments that we live in, whether they're positive environments or negative environments. So what does it really mean to be civilized? I tell you one thing, white people should never be the face of being civilized. I don't care how many laws they have created. It doesn't make them any more civilized than we are. Because as black people, we're civilized because of love for ourselves, love for our children, love for our sisters, love for our brothers. That's natural for us. So I just want to let y'all know that we need to stop putting white people on a pedestal. When it comes to the definition of words. Because truthfully, they're not better than us. We're better than them in every way, shape, and form. That is why they mooch off of us. If they were better than us, they wouldn't be mooching off of us. They wouldn't be stealing our ideas. They wouldn't be stealing our inventions. They wouldn't be stealing our culture and trying to make it theirs, trying to make it look like they came up with the shit from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Black women are the bearers of civilizations. So therefore, it is natural that we are more civilized. For we are the products of civilization. We are the original gods. and goddesses of this earth. Our ancestors' mistake is that we gave these pale skin entities too much knowledge, in which our ancestors allowed them to overrun us, overrun them, which is how they became the so-called dominant culture. The minute they start making the rules and determining the rules in their favor, we ended up becoming the so-called oppressed minority, in which truthfully we have always been the majority, not just on this planet, but in every country around the world. For we were the first inhabitants of European nations. We're the first inhabitants of virtually every nation around, every piece of land around this globe, or better yet, around this planet. So that's all I want to leave y'all with. Exactly, Majestic Royal Camp. They are an abomination. An experiment that went horribly wrong. Absolutely. They are hybrids with animal genetics. They can only mimic us. Absolutely. Absolutely. And once we begin to see that, then we start realizing that we are majestic, that we are royal, that we are peculiar. Not peculiar as in strange, but peculiar as in unique. Yeah. But we are made to stand out in the sun, or don't have to worry about burning up, in which the sun provides us vitamin D. Caucasoids don't understand that. Caucasoids gotta have sunscreen. So that's all really what I want to say on this video. Thank you for listening. And I'm going to hit you up on the next video. Peace.